I did not bring my sunglasses.
I did.
What's up, Light Brown Nation?
What's going on? Guys?
So we are in Hawaii, and the good news is this is where the real fun begins, because this morning is the first morning of a big string of super rad, awesome, fantastic activities that we have planned. And the first thing is me learning how to surf. I've never been on a surfboard in my life. I've never attempted to surf. I've never, what's it called? Wakeboard. I've never attempted a wakeboard. Never attempted a one board water activity in my life.
Look at that bathing suit right there.
So the rest of this trip is going to be filled with a whole heckin' lot of firsts, if I'm being completely honest with you, and I'm super duper excited, even though my pants are soaking wet now. So we're waiting on our instructor to show up, and we're super excited because apparently the gentleman who's going to be teaching me how to surf is kind of a big deal. He's been in the news a couple times in Hawaii. From what I was just told by someone else, he actually recently was known for taking a paraplegic out surfing.
He takes kids with special needs.
Yeah,
and
kids with, like, he works.
He's so good that he can put them on the surfboard and get them to surf.
So this guy is apparently just above and beyond incredible. The exact type of people that we look up to and we hope to aspire to be like. So I'm very excited for him to teach me. But before he gets here, look at this tree.
So it's called a monkey tree?
I think that's what she said, was a monkey tree. It's so like, that's wicked. It's not even like a tree. It's like
almost like vines came down, but
it's like the vines are, hey, look at this. Oh, here you go. There's a good shot for you. That half zoom. So Kevin and I ended up making a quick pit stop to get rash guards because we're unprepared for everything that we ever do, and supposedly boards get itchy and scratchy. So this is our surfing instructor.
Aloha.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Kamalu.
Kamalu, correct?
I'm from Hawaii, yes.
Yes. And this guy is absolutely incredible. Everything we've heard so far up to this point in the last like 30 minutes has been
this guy's
amazing.
a bad, basically.
Yeah,
He's the badasses, right?
Yeah.
You guys are so nice. The pressure's on.
But this is gonna be incredible. He's gonna get us both up on boards. I have all the faith in the world. We're gonna both surf.
We're gonna
today.
have fun.
Yes, it's gonna be amazing. Rock on.
Yeah.
So he says that women typically do
90%.
better than the men do.
Oh yeah.
That's because
Totally.
better balance, right?
Hey, back if I was in high school, I'd kick your ass, no problem. But now I'm old, I'm fat, I'm overweight, I'm just not what I used to be.
All I'm hearing are excuses.
And I have cracked ribs.
Okay, I will give you that. He does still have cracked ribs.
But I think after this, I think I'm tired of being fat. I think I just need to start working out.
But after Hawaii, because the food here is
after Hawaii.
too good to pass up here.
I am not gonna go on a diet here in Hawaii, that's for sure. So now, guys, just bear with me because the rest is gonna be on this Osmo action. I do not have a steady hand.
Why is it on my hand?
Because,
I do have a steady.
Yeah. So this is gonna be on my hand.
Switch it up.
I'm gonna try to do the best I can. This thing has insane stabilization, so we're gonna see what I get. Also, it's on my hand because you're gonna be in front of me, and I know people want to see that Brittany back of the head shot. You cold?
Oh. Paddling should warm you up.
Yeah?
Miles of paddling.
Just pee in your wetsuit. Just pee in your wetsuit, Brittany, you'll be okay.
You're going to go to the washing machine and you're going to forget about it.
Okay.
So he made that look easy?
He made that look really easy, man.
Come on, babe. You got it. Go. Woo! So we don't even have to paddle. He just hooked up to us. He's pulling us out.
Really easy for us.
Is this his exercise for the day?
This is workout.
We're supposed to get the exercise. We're supposed to be here exercising. Okay, so total noob move. This quit working. Not its fault, my fault. It actually, when you put in the battery, it has a snap right there, and it has a snap over here. Well, when I put the battery in, I guess it only snapped on one side. So salt water got in here and it quit working as soon as we got out and Brittany caught her first wave. I only got about 3 waves. I only stood up on one and my chest started absolutely killing me. My broken ribs just wouldn't handle it. I paddled out a few times and every time a wave would hit the front of the board and push back on me, it was absolutely killer. And I was like, it's just a little bit of pain. I'll push through it. And after about, 5 or 6 times trying to get out there, I couldn't do it anymore. So I'm just gonna watch Brittany surf. She's doing really good, and hopefully this will dry out and actually work. So we'll see what happens.
So Kevin killed the Osmo Action.
Yeah, so Brittany said, hey, put the waterproof case on it. And I said, well, why would I do that? It's good up to 30 meters.
And I said, well, put the waterproof case on it anyways, just in case. And he's like, well, I want the audio. And I was like, we'll figure out the audio later. And he said, no, I want the audio. So he didn't put the case on it. And what happened, Kevin?
I fried it.
So we no longer have an Osmo Action, and we got to figure that out. Anyways, user error, so that sucks. But we'll figure it out. But the good news is we were still filming for our E3 off-road behind the scenes film thing that we were doing, which is going to be super awesome. And it means that I was able to steal a little bit of footage so you guys can see what surfing was like for us.
And she did great. Me, I did not. Unfortunately, guys, sorry. I gave up. I didn't want to hurt myself more. Oh well, I'll surf again next time.
But
now we're at Breakneck Beach.
we're at Breakneck Beach now because we have more awesome stuff to do, including a meet and greet that's going on. So we're not going to keep people waiting any longer. Let's go say hi to some awesome subscribers here in Hawaii. Okay, so kind of a last minute, like all of our meet and greets here in Hawaii. Again, excuse the audio because it's really windy right now. But guys, look how many people came out on Oahu to say hi!
On Super Bowl Sunday.
On Super Bowl Sunday, you all get extra credit gold stars. Because that means something, that they'd rather come out and hang out with us than watch the Super Bowl. Although we don't really watch sports ball very much ourselves personally, but it's still incredibly, absolutely flattering. All right, Kevin, what's really special about this Jeep that you're leaning on right now?
Oh. Is that where you're going with that?
Yeah, that's where I'm going with that.
So this Jeep is still running and driving.
Why is that surprising?
Because it spent 3 days upside down a week ago. Yep.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Stand in front. Stand in front. Stand in front.
So about a week ago, he rolled this, and it landed on its roof, and it spent 3 days upside down. They flipped it over, he started it, and drove it out, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna look
I'll
at
just show you
the.
this.
We're just gonna look at the.
Drink back.
So you can see, obviously, the door and the roof line took a little bit of a hit. What's super cool, if you look at the poor roll cage here, took a little bit of a hit. You can still see all of the character from being flipped upside down for 3 days, and then let's look at the front axle character.
There's something missing right here.
There's something that's supposed to be right there. There's not.
The other side.
Then we go to the other side. It kind of gives you a little better idea.
Not in the right spot.
That's not how that's supposed to look. And then, of course, I'm over here like, oh, hey, look at that right there also, right? I'm like, look at this. Look at that. And then he said what? That's from what?
Some rocks.
Another trip?
Before I had
Guards on
Another trip. And then the story gets even better because someone goes, oh yeah, a day or so after he recovers the vehicle, he replaces his windshield, he's back on the road. No big deal, right? So I look at the windshield and I'm like, I thought you said you replaced the windshield because that looks kind of cracked. Why is the windshield cracked if you just replaced it?
Because we broke it again.
So ultimately what he's telling me is we should have shipped the stepchild down here, and we definitely should have went wheeling with you, specifically. You want Kevin to sign it?
If you would, yeah.
I'm just asking.
What a fun. Jeez, Brite. That's what you sound like. Do you read that? That's what you sound like.
If I could write down what I sounded like. Kevin! Alright, cool. Sweet. Dude,
Awesome.
that's awesome.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Super great, guys.
You guys rock.
Aloha.
And what's even cooler, so first off, this is Bobby, and he's the one that helped us actually kind of coordinate this whole thing, find the location for it that was perfect, that there was plenty of parking. He's just super rad. He's been helpful above and beyond. It's amazing. But also, introduce yourselves. I'm Lisa.
I'm Kevin.
Really easy to remember. So these guys did not come for the meet and greet. These guys, you're from Oregon originally.
Yes.
They happened to recently be watching our Tillamook videos that we filmed while we were wheeling in Oregon. And they recently found the Lite Brite YouTube channel because you recently bought a Jeep.
Yes.
And they legit just happened to be driving through the parking lot and saw the Jeeps and stopped to be like, what's going on here? And then they're like, oh! And guys, coincidental. Everything happens for a reason. This is absolutely, you guys rock. I'm so glad that you made it accidentally to our meet and greet.
That was so weird.
All right, you guys. So the next leg of our journey, I'm going to give you 3 guesses as to what we're doing today.
Yep, and the first 2 guesses don't count.
First 2 don't count. Guys, we're going to go swimming with sharks. So super rad. This is something I've always wanted to do. It has been on my dream bucket list forever, although technically my bucket list says great white sharks, but maybe that'll be in the future. But we're actually going to go swimming with sharks here in Hawaii. And these are the sharks that we're going to see today, as we've been told, are the 2nd largest sharks in the Hawaii area. Tiger sharks are the biggest. The ones that we're seeing today, I'm going to have to ask again what they are. I think
They're like Galapagos or...
like Galapagos sharks, maybe something like that. But anyway, they get to be 10 to 12 feet long, and he says today is a good day to see some. So I'm super stoked. And even though Mr. Kevin here decided to completely destroy our DJI Osmo, which is the only auto water camera that we had with us, we were lucky enough to have someone let us borrow one for the day so that I can still get some super rad footage to share with all of you. I am so stoked.
Is it cold, Brite?
It's chilly, but it's fine. Totally fine.
It's fine.
Holy crap!
It's a human washing machine. Brite came up and went straight all the way back down.
Alright, so we have finished the shark diving and we have now made it to the Polynesian Cultural Center, the PCC, which is something that everyone has said we have to come to.
When I point up, you give me the butts. Butts! Butts! When I point down, you give me the bow. Bow! Bow! Alright, follow the finger. Wait, not yet. Late, together. Raise your hands if you speak English. Follow the finger.
You right here? First step. Something small. And a big one.
Oh my god!
Here it is. This is why I'm hot. Right there. He's on the tree, right there. I'm not seeing one more. Come on. He's on the tree. Push him up. Push.
Oh my god! Are you just
You hear
like
that?
chilling up there?
He's on the wrong tree. There's nothing up there. What's the point? This is what you look like in 60, 70 days in this 90-day tree climbing program. It's called the Tree 90X.
But just like that, we're literally on to our next adventure. And this whole trip, by the way, is for us to do rad stuff, knock off bucket list items that we've never done before. And I'm so excited because next up is something I've wanted to do since long before I graduated from college. And now I'm doing it. And this is where we're at. I'm gonna jump out of an airplane.
All right, so I've got super short legs, and so it's good that you're taller than me because when we come in, I got a little Flintstone thing going on. I don't think my feet will ever touch the ground.
Definitely gonna do a couple flips. That was fun. Multiple flips.
Yeah. It was like you instantly were. Damn, that was awesome. Holy shiitake mushroom. Wow.
God.
Yeah. That's awesome. Like it is, and it's so beautiful. I think this was the perfect place to jump.
Oh, yeah.
There was a whale right out at the end of the reef. I mean, you know, not a big. It was. Well,
I mean, it didn't look big because
we're
fucking like a few thousand feet in the air.
Yeah.
There was a whale right offshore.
You look like you're gonna throw up.
No,
Are you sure?
I think
You
so.
told him to spin you and twist you and twirl
No,
you.
I didn't mean the parachute spins. The flips at the beginning were totally fine. So
I puked on the boat yesterday, shark diving. Now she's about to puke from skydiving.
I'm totally fine. It was just so after he pulled the chute, he started doing like the really tight like the chute with like we were horizontal, and he was just doing this, and I could feel. Oh, you can see too, because it probably didn't help. The strap was like right at because he loosened me up a little bit, but I think I sink a little too low, so the strap was right here. But anyways, he started doing like the really really tight spins, and I could like physically feel the blood like all the way to my feet. Like my feet started feeling like swollen, and it was just like.
Hey, why don't we tell them about how awesome it was first?
Okay, it was super rad. Hands down, one of the coolest things I've ever done. Look, got our certificates, our first parachute jump ever.
So the door opens, and that's when the like holy crap moment comes, and then you get ready, and he's 1, 2, or whatever, and you fall out. I don't know. I thought I was gonna be more scared as soon as we went out, but
I was pretty scared.
You're just no. As soon as I hit the air, I was like, "This is cool." And then once he taps you and you put your arms out, I mean, I was more looking at the mountains and looking at the ocean, and there was a whale out there and a ball of fish. Oh, it was amazing.
There was a whale right off the shore. We could see a whale.
Yeah.
Which was so dope. That was super rad.
I definitely want to do it more, but I kind of feel like I want to do it.
Right now, I don't want to do it again. I'm gonna be totally honest. I feel different. The spins got to me. The first one was super rad because it was like scary and exciting, but then like I think it was like maybe 5 too many spins. Part of that's my fault because he asked me multiple times, "Are you okay?" But like I didn't want to tell him to stop. Like it was the whole experience was so rad. So I was like, "I'm fine. I'm fine."
So my guy actually, he had me grab a hold of the cords and he let me steer it. So he was like,
"Let you fly?"
Yeah, I got to fly it. So he's like, right, and I'm pulling away. He's like, no, all the way. And I pull it, and we just freaking dip. We would just dip it. Oh, there goes our stuff.
We definitely picked the greatest place on earth to do it for our first time, or at least one of the greatest
But
places.
I think we should do it in New Zealand, and I think we should do it other places.
Yeah.
That's the yawn about. That's what I was doing before I threw up. You start yawning.
All right, you guys.
Like my boobs can hold the strap.
So, as most of you guys know, Kevin and I absolutely love off-roading. We love wheeling, but we love just as much just enjoying life.
Traveling, trying new things, like
Skydiving. Swimming with sharks. Honestly, we love living life to the fullest. And a lot of times that means wheeling and traveling and off-roading, but sometimes it means doing super rad stuff we've never done before, and we absolutely love it. And I mean, I have to thank 101 Financial again, because without them, this entire trip wouldn't have been possible, and we wouldn't have been able to knock off some of these crazy bucket list items.
Yeah, skydiving in Hawaii was absolutely awesome. I've always wanted to skydive, but skydiving in Hawaii just like literally
it takes the cake. Guys, honestly, I hope this video inspired some of you guys to go out there and do something awesome, do something crazy, do something that you've never done before but you've always wanted to. And as you know, we love you. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all your Lite Brite Nation merch at litebritstudios.com. All your Lite Brite Nation decals at pixeldecals.com. And of course, don't forget about E3 Off-Road and the Gladiator giveaway. And also stay tuned, because we have one more really big surprise for all of you in Hawaii.
Maybe more than one now that I just got that phone call. I don't know, it's a surprise for them. I'm doing something really
not adult. Guys, we love you. Stay tuned, and we will see you next time.
Peace, guys. Wait, this is the new peace, guys. I know, but
I
can't read your mind. I don't know what you do.
What? Just, I'm gonna prompt you to stand there for a second and look pretty. I know you're not as beautiful as she is, but just try. Just try. Place the windshield like a day or so after he recovered the video.
What?
And then, dude, he has a black and white ladybug on him. I've never seen that before.
They're so cool.
Hawaii, you rock.